In the wake of World War III, the world as we knew it ceased to exist. Nations crumbled, alliances shattered, and the global order was reshaped beyond recognition. As the dust settled, a new power structure emerged from the shadows, one that had been silently pulling strings for decades. Today, we unmask the shadow government that truly controls our post-war world. The concept of a shadow government isn't new. Throughout history, conspiracy theorists have speculated about secret organizations manipulating world events from behind the scenes. But in the aftermath of the most devastating conflict in human history, these whispers have become undeniable truths. At the heart of this new world order is a consortium of megacorporations that rose from the ashes of fallen nations. These entities, once bound by national borders and regulations, now operate with impunity across what remains of our ravaged planet. They control resources, technology, and information with an iron grip, wielding more power than any government ever did. The Nexus, as this shadowy group is known, comprises 7 major players. Each specializes in a crucial sector: energy, food production, healthcare, technology, finance, security, and media. Together, they form an intricate web of influence that extends into every aspect of our lives. Energy Corporation Alpha, for instance, holds a monopoly on the world's remaining fossil fuel reserves and the most advanced renewable energy technologies. They quite literally keep the lights on in our post-war society, and their influence extends far beyond mere power generation. Agricorp Omega controls the global food supply through patented genetically modified crops and vast hydroponics facilities. In a world where arable land is scarce, they decide who eats and who starves. Meditech Delta dominates healthcare, owning patents on life-saving drugs and cutting-edge medical technologies. They've turned human well-being into a commodity, available only to those who can afford their steep prices. Infosys Gamma controls the flow of information and the remnants of the internet. They shape public opinion and monitor global communications, always one step ahead of any potential resistance. These corporations, and the 3 others that complete the Nexus, operate in perfect synchronicity, their interests intertwined in a complex dance of power and control. But who are the individuals behind these faceless entities? The true leaders of the Nexus remain shrouded in mystery. Intelligence reports suggest a council of 12, known only as the Architects. These individuals, drawn from the upper echelons of pre-war society, guide the Nexus with ruthless efficiency. Their identities are a closely guarded secret, known only to a select few within their inner circle. But how did this shadow government come to power? The seeds were sown long before the first bombs fell in World War III. For decades, these corporations had been amassing wealth and influence, quietly positioning themselves to take advantage of any global upheaval. When the war erupted, they were ready. As nations crumbled and governments faltered, the Nexus stepped in to fill the void. They provided essential services, maintained order, and gradually consolidated their power. By the time the dust settled, they were firmly in control. The Nexus maintains its grip through a combination of technological superiority, economic dominance, and carefully cultivated public ignorance. The masses, traumatized by war and struggling to survive, are largely unaware of the extent of the Nexus's control. Those who do suspect the truth are swiftly silenced. The Nexus employs a vast network of enforcers, both human and automated, to suppress dissent and maintain their version of order. Surveillance is ubiquitous, privacy a relic of the past, but no system is perfect, and cracks are beginning to show in the Nexus's facade. Whispers of resistance are growing louder. Underground networks of free thinkers and rebels are slowly gaining traction, sharing information and resources beyond the Nexus's control. As we stand at this crucial juncture in human history, one question looms large. Can the shadow government maintain its iron grip on our post-war world, or will the embers of resistance ignite a new revolution? The truth is, the future remains unwritten. The Nexus's power seems absolute, but history has shown that even the mightiest empires can fall. As we navigate this brave new world, it's crucial that we remain vigilant, question everything, and never stop seeking the truth. For now, the shadow government reigns supreme, pulling the strings of our post-war society from behind the curtain. But as long as the human spirit endures, hope remains. The light of freedom, however dim, still flickers in the darkness, and in that light lies the potential for a new dawn, a world where power truly rests in the hands of the people.